Alright, my name's Julie and we're working in Illustrator right now. I'm going to be showing you how to create shapes. I said that really weird. Shapes in Illustrator, okay? So, first off, you have this lovely... Oh, and I'm going to be showing you some things on the Pathfinder too, okay? But you have your lovely shape right here, your square, your rectangle marquee. If you just click this, and you click, hold, and drag, it'll allow you to create shapes. I have a gradient in there. I'm not going to be working with gradient right now. But anyways, it'll allow you to click, hold, create shapes. And you can do them however you want. Now notice if I just click, how it already gives me width and height options. This is really nice if you're creating a business card and you want certain requirements, like 3 by 2.5. You can type those in. This right now is what I've just created. So this shape. So if you just want to make the exact same shape all over, you can just click and hit OK, and it'll start doing that. Or you can come in here and actually adjust the sizes itself. So 3.5 by 2, a business card size. So here's your business card. Wha-bam. Okay, now if you click and hold, you actually have other shapes options here. Like you have your round table shape, you have, round rectangular tool, you have your ellipse, your polygon, your star. I want to show you something though when I create a star. You can't really see this but from my keyboard, but I'm going to explain it. So I click and hold. Notice I have a star here. Watch what happens if I press the up arrow. I'm using the up arrow, so your arrow keys on your keyboard. I hit up, it starts adding like crazy points to it. Now I can hit down and it'll subtract. So like let's say you want to make a triangle. The triangle doesn't give you an option because you can easily do it using a star. Or the other shapes too as well, because that's just not with the star. Let's say rounded rectangle. If I hit down, just kidding, it doesn't work on the rounded rectangle, but it works on the normal rectangle. If I hit down, just kidding on that one too as well. Okay, it only works on the star apparently. And the polygon tool. This one will work, I promise you. See, it works, which you can almost create a perfect circle. I just realized this by clicking the up arrow, but you have a lot of points to deal with. So that would not be ideal, just make a circle yourself. Okay, but that is essentially the way to make shapes. Now I'm going to show you something really cool, the Pathfinder. Let's change some of these colors real quick. And with the stroke, I'm going to make the stroke thicker. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing, I should probably explain. So, I have my color palette right in here with my swatches, and I also have this. So if I want to change colors on these shapes, if I just click on a shape, let's say the circle, right here is your fill. This is your stroke. This is how you change the colors on there. So your fill is working with the inside. So let's say I want to change that to pink. I just click the pink color here, or you can have these custom-made swatches over here. But let's say I want to change the stroke. I click on the stroke, I add yellow to it, and then what I was doing before, increasing the stroke size, if you come over down here to stroke, and if you can't find any of these on your palette, if you just go to window, it'll have them here. See, stroke, there's color right there, so they'll pull them up too if you can't find them. But now I can increase the weight of my stroke. What's nice is I can actually change the uniform of the stroke or the brush style of the stroke. So if I come in here, let's say I want to make this lovely border around it, I can do that. I also have my library down here in the right hand corner, which gives you decorative, vector, arrows. Like for example, if I just pull that up, it'll pull up all the arrows. You can do an arrow, you can do any of these different strokes to it, okay? Alright, so that's strokes, coloring, all that. Fun. Now, let's say I wanted to take this shape right here, and I wanted to make a circle, a crescent moon circle. I'm going to change this color so you can, whoopsies. And let's change the stroke too and increase the size. Okay, I wanted to make a crescent moon, but I didn't want to go in there and make all those kinds of adjustments like I was doing before. One really handy tool that a lot of people don't realize they have is called the Pathfinder. Okay, your Pathfinder, if you're looking for it, is under Windows. You come down, you find Pathfinder, click on this. This will allow you to merge shapes together, delete shapes. I'll just show you real quick. So I have my two shapes selected, and the shape on top is what's going to create. I'll explain that in a second. But I have my two shapes selected. You have your options down here. You can unite them. You can minus the front and back. You can intersect, exclude. There's all these options down here too as well. A lot of them are similar or they're more in depth. But let's say I wanted to go ahead and click on this, the divide. What that did is, if I click off and come in with the direct select tool and select, it actually divided pieces of the shape. Do you see that? And cut them in half. So I have two crescent moons here and then a lemon. But that's one option you have. Now, if I highlight these again, and if I want to come over here to trim, and I click trim, what it does is it takes the top shape and it trims, where they intersect right here. So again, if I come in with my direct select tool and remove this, I have a crescent and a full circle. Okay. If I click merge, they're going to merge these two together. So these two are one shape now. Did I click merge? Okay, merge does kind of the same thing as the other one. I want them to merge together, so I'm going to choose actually unite down here. I want you to notice what happened to the colors in the stroke. It does whatever image is on top. So if you wanted your top image, your colors to be the one on the bottom, make sure you bring that one to the front and have that one be the top image. So for example, how I do that, I could either right click, control, highlight my object, right click, arrange, bring to front. Now it's on top. Now if I went unite, it will unite the top layer on there, okay? Now, let's go to the crop. So if I click on crop here, it actually will crop everything that is intersecting. So this, it removed everything else. It's kind of still there. You can hit it there, but the main thing is it was trying to crop it into this shape right there, where your 2 points intersected, okay? We did crop outline. If you click outline, it just creates an outline of these two shapes, and it does whatever color it thinks best. So this had blue and this had red, so it just kind of outlined that. The minus from back, if you click that, it subtracts the circle, which this is how you create a crescent moon, okay? And I'm trying to think if these will be any different. Minus from front, this is the same as minus from back, but it's from the front this time, the opposite. Intersection option, this doesn't give you any outlines. So remember how that one had an outline? This doesn't give you any outlines, it just gives you the shape that you've created. And then this one will actually remove the intersection in the middle. So if I put this over this shape, see, it's completely gone. Okay, so that's the Pathfinder with a long video. So the reason why I use the Pathfinder is just because it is easier to create certain shapes that I need to without drawing them with a pen tool. It's a lot faster way. Okay.